Hello and welcome back to my humble house of horror. We're getting into suspenseful territory today with Don't Breathe. Alright, let's not waste any more time because this one is going to take your breath away. Wow, that's a pretty awful pun. Anyway, we begin with a nice calm drone shot. Yep, that looks pretty good. I hope they got a license for that. What's that? Yeah, it doesn't take too long before things get creepy and we can see some old dude dragging the body of a poor young victim. We don't see his face yet, but his name is Norman and he sure looks sus to me. But damn, this is a pretty cool way of kicking things off. It's an awesome opening shot. Okay, now we see these three shitheads break into a fancy house and steal a bunch of stuff. There's Rocky, who's a badass, Alex, who's her friend, but we know that the poor guy is in the friend zone. Come on, Alex, man. Oh yeah, and there's Rocky's boyfriend in there too, whose name is, get this, Money. Yeah, seriously? Money, come on, man. Hey, Money, don't piss on someone's floor just because they're rich, asshole. I was a little surprised to see these basic teenagers breaking into a rich house, but then we get to see that Alex's dad runs a security company, and that's how he's able to break into the houses, by disabling the alarms. But wait, does Alex need to steal if his dad's doing well? Yep, he's totally not simping for Rocky. Yeah, this takes me back to my teenage days. No, I wasn't a rubber. Rocky and Money want to shift to California because, well, he doesn't. Alex, however, doesn't want to leave his dad alone. Money meets his guy and he isn't too happy about the cut he gets for the stuff they stole, but then gets a tip about an old army vet whose daughter was run over by a rich kid named Cindy Roberts. Yep, it's Norman, and he's apparently sitting on a settlement of $300K. Is that really all it takes to settle a child's death? Anyway, Alex isn't on board with the plan and backs out, but then changes his mind. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna put that one on pheromones. Now we see why Rocky wants to leave. She's got a sister named Diddy, yeah, funny, and a pretty shitty abusive mom. That ain't funny at all. The three musketeers meet up and Alex suddenly tells Rocky that he'll come with them to California. Bruh, you gotta control your hormones, man. Money pops in and then tells them that the robbery should be easy. And oh, a doggy jump scare. This good boy belongs to Norman and we find out that, he's blinded by the lights. The script says sing it like a song, but I don't know that song. If you know what song that is, let me know in the comments down below. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyway, he was blinded by a grenade splinter during the war. If you think I'm being mean, just wait to see how this movie turns out. It's nighttime and the plan kicks off with the doggo getting drugged with a treat. Oh. Alex can't break in because Norman doesn't share his keys with the security company. Rocky improvises and breaks in through the window. She makes some noise but eventually disarms the alarm just in time. Money gets into a little argument with Alex over his girl, jealous much, and then Rocky lets him in and then tells him to start looking for the dough. Man, this sequence is actually a bit creepy. Money stumbles into Norman's room and finds him asleep with a videotape of his daughter playing in the background. He's got a secret gun stuck to his bed too. Alright, Money tries to activate a smoke bottle bomb or something, and shit, Norman's awake. Luckily, he just turns off the TV and goes back to sleep. Money unleashes the gas and locks Norman inside, hoping to knock him out. The robbers unite and then find a locked door. This surely has to be where he keeps his money, right? Money, the asshole, loses his shit and can't break open the door, so he draws his gun. Whoa, Alex ain't on board with that kind of behavior. Money just insults him and shoots the door. That's enough for Alex to leave. Okay, so now they just gotta... Oh shit, Norman's awake. But how? Maybe he used his army skills to get out of that smelly trap? It looks like he's just a scared victim, but once he realizes that the door's been open, he stops playing around. He moves towards Money and snatches the gun from him like I snatched chocolates from my sister. He asks how many of them are there, and Money probably makes his only smart decision by saying it's just him. Nice going, simp. Norman believes him and lets him go. Now, cool, so he can just, oh shit, he just shot him. Damn, that was intense. Rocky miraculously doesn't scream and hides in the closet as Norman punches the wall like a madman. Alex gets back in and we have a nice little sequence where he hides from Norman as he looks around the house and then locks it up. Rocky notices Norman checking his cash in a safe behind the wall. So wait, what's behind that door? Anyway, Alex gets to her and wants to call the cops, but Rocky's seen too much shit to leave empty-handed, so she steals the cash. They then go on their merry way and there's another jump scare. Norman's back as he bags Money's body. The robbers have now turned into victims and play it cool until Alex messes up by stepping on the wooden floor. Damn it! Norman tries to aim his gun at them, but gets distracted by the phone and shoots it. He drags Money outside, reminding us that it is the same guy that we saw in the opening shot. Whew. Alright, now Alex and Rocky go through the door to try and find a way out. Things go south when Norman smells the shoes of the intruder and discovers he's got uninvited guests. See, this is why I wear socks. He gets pissed when he finds an empty safe. And then, well, you'll see what happens next. Meanwhile, Alex and Rocky can't find their way out, but they do find this prisoner. Whoa, what the fuck? She triggers a bell that alerts Norman about their location. We find out that this prisoner is Cindy, the girl that accidentally killed Norman's daughter. That doesn't really justify what he's done to her. Alex rightly suggests calling the cops, but Rocky wants that moolah. They free Cindy and try to leave. The way is locked, but Alex quickly unlocks it. Yay, now they're free, but wait, here's Norman. Oh wait, that's from The Shining, isn't it? Shit, wrong movie. Anyway, he shoots past Alex's ear and kills poor Cindy. Damn, that's cold. She didn't deserve that, man. Anyway, Norman figures out that he shot his prisoner and starts crying loudly. Well, maybe don't shoot when you can't see your target, you deranged psychopath. Also, what the hell was she doing? Was she a prisoner in the first place? Yeah, come on, I need some answers here. Norman traps his victims inside and switches off the lights. Ah, right, they're in his world now, aren't they? We get to see some cool black and white shots as if we're playing an FPS, and then Norman totally owns the sequence. It's actually kind of hard to say who's visually impaired now. Rocky gets into a close shave with a lunatic oldie, but then gets saved when Alex calls out for her. That ain't good for Alex though, as Norman gets a hold of him and shoots him. Luckily, it's one of those empty gun kind of situations, so he chokes him instead. Alex gathers all the power he can from his puny muscles and gets out. He and Rocky go back inside the main house, but guess who's just woken up? Yep, it's the doggo, and he does not look too happy. Alex manages to calm him down while Rocky tries to unlock the way out, but then Norman bangs at the door, and this triggers the good boy to chase after them. Then they go upstairs and lock themselves in a room. Lang takes out his secret gun and looks for them. Rocky escapes into the vents while the dog breaks through the door and pushes Alex out the window. Shouldn't those bars have stopped him? Anyway, we get another cool shot as he lies on cracking glass while Norman looks for him. Dude, did this dog also happen to train in the army? He's pretty effective as he jumps into the vent and chases Rocky. She then falls and manages to avoid a bite. Oh, but that doggo looks so cool. It's so cute. Norman shoots at Alex and breaks the glass beneath him. Alex manages to hide next to Money's dead body. It's all good till he forgets the title of the movie, and he breathes. Norman gets to him and they fight for a bit, but it's actually just Alex getting beaten to a pulp by the army veteran. Yeah, the washing machine helps out a bit by distracting Norman with the sound, but it ends with Alex getting stabbed with a bunch of shears. Damn, that sucks. Rocky wakes up and almost escapes, but Norman grabs her and brutally knocks her out. Ouch. She then wakes up his new prisoner and begs him to let her go. This is the first time that we get to hear Norman speak some proper dialogue, and he's actually got a cool voice. You want to know what isn't cool though? It's the fact that he kidnapped Cindy because he thought it would only be fair if she paid him back for his daughter by giving him a new child. Damn, what the fuck? Yeah, she was apparently pregnant with his kid. Man, that is sick. He tells Rocky that she needs to be accountable for Cindy's and the baby's death. Dude, what the fuck? You are accountable for it, you sick psycho. Hey look, Alex is still alive. Norman was tricked into stabbing Money's body. He locks up the dog and proceeds with his rescue. Meanwhile, Norman gets rid of Cindy's body and then tries to inject Rocky with his... yeah, I'm not gonna show that. That's just plain yuck. Oh man, this is all a bit too terrifying to watch, but it's pretty effective, so kudos to the director and the actors for pulling it off. Alex arrives just in time to whack Norman with a hammer and free Rocky. She goes apeshit and sticks his business into his own mouth. That's disgusting, but the psycho definitely deserved it. They cuff him and leave. Alright, so I guess they're just gonna open that door and shit, Alex is dead now. Oh, bruh, what happened? How did Norman escape? Shouldn't they have just barricaded the door or something? Well, Rocky runs away, and just as she thinks she's safe, the good boy breaks free and chases her. Rocky locks herself inside the car, but drops the bag of dough outside. She eventually traps the dog, and everything seems fine until... come on now. How did Norman get there? We found out that the opening shot was actually this shot. Oh, don't make this a sad ending. Ah well, Rocky gets one last life as she spots the alarm timer and sets it off, thus confusing Norman long enough for her to beat the shit out of him with a crowbar and throw him inside the basement, Gordon Freeman style. He accidentally shoots himself too. Alright, now please die. Oh crap, the cops come to his rescue and Rocky gets the hell out of there. We now see her chilling with Diddy at the train station. That's pretty nice. But then she watches news reports that show that Norman has survived. We're getting a sequel, aren't we? He doesn't reveal anything about Rocky or the money, so she just takes Diddy's hand and they board a train to sweet LA. Well, I guess you could call that a semi-happy ending, right? I don't know, it was pretty creepy, but if this suits your style, then let me know in the comments. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to keep up to date with the recaps that are going on, and they're going to be coming your way soon. My Patreon is in the description, so hit that up if you want some extra goodies. Alright, we'll see you around.